Well, that narrows it down. And yet, you would be absolutely right. I mean, we do Reiki. That's what it is. Talking about being able to read the energy of us being surrounded by the angels. And when I pull that up, it goes, there's no scientific evidence to support that. Well, yeah, but also within QHHT, accepted in 117 countries, that's had profound results. We use a technique where we get the logical part, the scientific part of the mind, what Dolores Cannon called Mr. Stupid. We get that out of the way so that you can see the pictures in your head. And that's what it is. If you can't see the pictures in your head, well, then you're basically what I would call the marked beast. You can't see pictures in your head. You have no creativity. The devil cannot create on its own. It has to have that feminine side of the brain. And logical people just don't have that. Dolores Cannon called it Mr. Stupid for a reason. However, there is a technique to get away from that. So, and when you talk about all of the dark magic is going back on them and it's affecting them and people are afraid, and well, that's got to be hell. That's the vibration of hell. And you got to keep in mind when you send spell work to me trying to control my mind about what I should say and what I shouldn't say with free speech, that trying to silence me is going to return on you tenfold. You've been warned. So when you're walking around and you can't talk, it's because you were trying to silence the divine and that energy went back on you tenfold. So that's what it is. And yes, thank you, Mystic Nine. Nothing says 5-star service like white women in straight jackets on my Facebook. I've had a lot of that mental institution energy popping up. And that just comes from basically people asking you what you do. And we do things they've never heard of. Reiki's 2,500-year-old information. So if they ain't got it by now, they're just not going to. Make a wish. And it's simple enough. I mean, their magic isn't, this was her quote, their magic isn't working on you because you are walking magic. Well, I'm attuned to Reiki. Simple enough, it's healing energy. They're trying to siphon your healing energy. They want it so bad. Great, they would have to do the work. Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. To attune to that, it's like setting the radio to a specific channel. So if you're going to channel Reiki for positive healing purposes and protection for yourself and others, if you abuse your ability, you lose your ability. Well, these people lost before they ever started. There's nothing they do that's positive, so it's not going to work for them. It only works for positive healing purposes. If you use it for negative purposes, you lose the ability to heal yourself and others. That's the first part of the class. You're taught that in the very first lesson of Reiki. Simple enough. So that's what it is. And you're talking about people that have to have the same people that don't have scientific evidence have no clue how a cell phone works either. They have no idea. It just works. They just work it. They have no idea how a radio works. They just tune that shit. Someone else discovered that for them. You can look up electricity and you'll get every scientific mind in the world has a different fucking concept of how electricity works. The shaman, it's a gift from God. Lightning, that shit's a gift from God. Yeah, see, you have now I'm getting 2 clicks, and I like it when those come in because you have Pisces, be careful, and then you have people are defending you. So that's what it is. Why would I need to be careful when people are defending the light? That's what it is. It's the battle between the light and the dark. The karmic readers are jealous. That's why they're posting. They're trying to control the narrative as quick as they can because they're so negative. Oh, God. Simple enough. Tarot is supposed to be for positive healing purposes. That's why we channel that cosmic intelligence that's used for positive healing purposes. Now, am I a smart ass and an asshole? Yeah. That's what it is. What it is. Fucking, you're feeding bullies their own to taste their own medicine. How are they going to hate from outside of the club? They can't even get in. And so what is it? When you have these readers calling out the fucking names of everyone in my community, okay, great. So I'm supposed so they can say it, but I can't. Is that what it is? They can talk about it to thousands of people, calling out these fucktard, retard halfwits by name, but yet I can't. I can't. So is that what it is? Is that what this government fucking watch list is about? All these readers can call these fools out, but the individual that they fucked around and found out with can't. Is that what it is? Yeah, that energy of silence will be returned to you tenfold when the master's home. Thank you. Silence is gold, and we don't want to hear you speak either. We don't want your spell work sent to us. None of that shit. Simple enough. And they're using technology without any wisdom because it's energy that affects them in ways they don't understand. And they wait until it's too fucking late. They've been warned, and then it happens to them. And then, oh God, what have I done? Well, you were fucking warned, but you didn't listen. You wanted us to be quiet. You wanted us to be silent, is what you wanted, when you only found out that you would be silenced in the end. Simple enough. God is all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as I do readings for. Namaste. A lot of death all off in the cards, in there. People dropping like flies. Is that true? Is that true? Wow. Yeah, it's just what it is. I can't do much about that. Can't do much. That's not my business. That's none of my business. That's just none of my business. Simple enough. Simple enough. And I mean, when you're talking about elite energy harvesting involving children, and then she's able to talk about SNAP benefits and shit that's going on. Well, yeah, they're looking for ways for you to not be able to feed your children so that they can take your children. You got to be fucking smarter than these people. Simple enough. Simple. We have been dealing with the energy of children, needing the children so that these elite dark bastards can survive. They want the energy healer's energy. Oh, well, you know what? We do have CPS. Let's just shut their SNAP benefits off. And then when they can't feed their children, we'll just take their children that way. That's the way we'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. I have to agree with the reader that just said it. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's the battle between the light and the dark. Okay, great. So where's the light? And how many people follow the dark? How many people are now dropping like flies because the light always wins? The light always wins. That's why I chose the light. It always wins. That's why I don't like competition. She said your equal blend of light and dark. Well, yeah, that's the yin yang. That's the alchemical symbol. It's just what it is. So when I activate that energy and I pull it in and I call it back and I use my Jose Silva mind control screen to spin the top is what I call it. I'm calling all my energy back, all timelines, spaces, dimensions. I'm giving it a platform. The picture will show you on it. You got fire in one side and a flower in the other. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's the emperor and the empress side of the brain. Simple enough. It's all symbolism. It's all symbolism. That's what it is. And she said that. People know that you are gifted, but yet they're telling everyone that you're a fraud because they're in fear of how accurate you are. Well, that's consciously unconscious INFJ. The harder the dynamic of something is to understand, the easier it is for us. It's what makes us so accurate. It's called an INFJ seer forecast. The last thing these people want is a seer. We seer what they do. What does that lead to? We get the divine light and fucking we can see in the dark. Simple enough. Simple enough. You have to balance that shit out, or you can be swayed from one side to the other. No. God's in the middle. God's in the middle of all this shit. God's both sides. It's simple enough. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything. You can't fucking change the hands of fate like these people have tried and lost miserably. Simple enough. But when I hear that, these people are afraid, and they know you're gifted, but they're afraid of your gifts, so they tell everyone that you're a fraud. Well, thank you for that, Mystic 9, and I appreciate those 5-star reviews. Simple enough. Thank you for the beautiful Google reviews. 50, 60 of them. That's what it is. 5 stars. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And you're absolutely correct. People come to me for a service I provide them a service. I accurately identify the last fucking thing. Personality Hacker Podcast will tell you that the INFJ have the uncanny ability to read the energy. And you'll tell us something, and then suddenly we'll know a whole bunch of shit about you. Simple enough. And then we tell you what your fucking problem is, and they go, "Oh my God, have you been reading my emails? How the fuck did you know that?" Oh God, he knows. Oh, well, yeah, you just said it. You didn't specifically say it, but you gave me just enough information to get down to the root core of your problem. The problem you wanted to keep hidden, the problem that you wanted to keep a secret, the whole fucking reason your life is shit shambles, and the reason you're looking for help to begin with. But no, they don't want to come to you with that. They don't want to talk about that. No. That's the skeleton in the closet. That's the skeleton in the closet. They don't want to talk about that. They want to fix every other fucking problem that they have in their life except for the main one that they keep hidden deep down in the recesses of the darkest part of their being. Think about fucking zit. Everyone can understand a zit. You go to pop a fucking zit and you don't get the core out. Oh, it gets infected. Now you look like fucking the Elephant Man. It's simple enough. You have to get down to the root of the fucking problem and get it out of there, or the shit becomes festers. Right? And people will come to you, "Oh, I've got this fucking problem." So then they'll start telling you about their problems, and you'll ask them a question. "Oh God, how did he know that?" Well, because that's the root of all these fucking problems you've got. The tree grew from a fucking seed. You put a seed in the ground and grew a whole fucking tree of problems. I've got, oh, look at all this fruit over here. Oh, this is all so beautiful. Oh, but my tree's fucked up. What's wrong with my tree? My tree of life is all fucked up. It branches out everywhere, but they're all fucking fugly. Every tree is unique, but you want to know why you have planted a seed somewhere in your being that has grown all these fucking problems. You'll give me one information off of a fucking branch, and I'll hit the core of the situation. Oh God, how did he know? Because that's what the fuck that grew from. You can't grow all that shit if it didn't come from that seed. Simple enough. Right? That's the energy that Mystic Nine's talking about. Right? You come wanting to fix your problems. Okay, great. So then we give you the advice of the thing that you would have to remove. Sometimes it's past life energies. Sometimes it's a fucking vow. Who knows what you have done in a past life that you have carried over, and your tree of life is growing from the energy you planted in a past life. So then they come to you, and they want to tell you all their fucking problems, but they don't want to even touch where they grew from. Oh, they don't want to touch that. No, we'll leave that right there. We'll trim the fucking problems off of the shit that's growing fucking festering bullshit. God is all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. Ask it to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Sweet. That's the energy that Mystic Nine is talking about today. These people are jealous. They're ashamed of you. They're ashamed of themselves. Simple enough. And when she said that, that's exactly what she said. She said, these people know that you're gifted, but they tell everyone that you're a fraud because your abilities scare them. Well, yeah, the INFJ is a human lie detector. We've already told you that. That's what it is. So when you get a client, and generally those are the clients you don't get a fucking review from. They don't want anyone to know that they came to you. They just want to tell everyone what a fucking fraud you are because they didn't come to you. See, if they leave you a review, well, then that shows everyone that I went there and I got the fucking service and da-da-da-da-da. I gave them a 5-star review. No. They can't leave you a review for that. They want to go, oh, I went to that person and that person's a fraud. Well, yeah, that's because you can't fucking core the root of your problem, you fucking zit. You festering fucking funk on everyone's face. That's what it is. That's why I took your nose. I took your nose because now if you've had any dealings with me and you have no nose, I have 5-star reviews, you have no nose, and now it's a festering fucking wound all over your face. Anyone that you talk to about my 5-star business, they'll be looking at you like a narcissistic festering fucking wound all over your face. I've got 5-star reviews. You have a fucking problem you can't get to the root of, and a festering wound all over your face now if my name ever comes out of your fucking mouth. Simple enough. That's why I took your nose. So it could grow. So a festering wound could grow all over your face. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Thank you, Spirit. That's why you're not supposed to mess with the Pisces. She said, as soon as she said, these people think your level of intelligence is sick, I thought, well, I did take their nose, so a fucking festering wound could grow. Got your nose. Pisces got your nose. I took the core out of the fucking zit you call a head. Fucking pimple on the face of society. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. we got Freemasons doing rituals with kids all in the fucking cards. I just heard that shit again. I just heard Mystic 9 say the same shit that Zen Zone. So now we have to ask ourselves, does the white tarot reader know the black tarot reader? Because they're both saying the same thing about Freemasons and fucking kids. Now, they wouldn't happen to be talking about the Freemasons at the end of my fucking road, right next door to the Boy Scouts of America, would they? They wouldn't be talking about those individuals, huh? And they're elites. Oh, God, the elites, they got to take your SNAP benefits so they can get closer to your kids you can't feed. Bah! Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. It's what it is. Simple and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying prove me wrong. You can't have Zen Zone Wednesday and Sunday for the past fucking 6 weeks talking about circle jerkers around fucking children and the Earth Angel's glowing aura, and me not wonder, well, she's not talking about the Freemasons at the end of the road right next door to the Boy Scouts of America now, is she? And then what does Mystic 9 talk about today? The elites and the Freemasons and these crooked police that are all down low men, not wanting to be exposed by the light of an Earth Angel, an unforeseen event or force. It's a Reiki master. Oh, we're channeling angelic Reiki. It's called angelic Reiki for a reason. It's 2,500 years old. I'm so sorry you're not up to date with the ancient fucking energies. Reiki accepted in 50 countries. How many are you accepted in? How many does your passport allow you to go into? Simple enough. And I know all too well, if they're teaching Reiki in 49 other countries than this one, they're teaching QHHT practitioners in 116 countries other than this one. That tells me there's 49 other countries with a different fucking perception of how energy workers work, and there's 116 other countries that all follow the very, very specific teachings of Dolores Cannon with different styles of clients. Still operating to this day with Dolores Cannon from the grave. Cool. Simple enough. If they're not wanting something to be exposed, thank you, Spirit. The fuck happened to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, God. That's what it is. And if they have had us in an illusion that means our entire lives have been a lie. Oh, God, we've broke out of the Matrix, and they keep wanting to drag you back in. And, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Matrix Minion, but you can't drag me back in unless you're fucking beneath me. Thank you, Spirit. And if you're trying to harvest energy off of children, and now we're all seeing that you're taking SNAP benefits away from children, is that so you can get closer to the fucking kids, Mr. Pirate Pedo? Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. These are questions we should ask ourselves. Because me personally, I don't give a shit. My kids are grown. But to hear that my business, my 5-star healing business, has people dropping like flies around it, to hear that the angelic Reiki master and wherever the fuck Mystic 9 is at has the energy of Freemasons and fucking rituals with children involved. That's the same shit. That's the same shit Zen Zone said. Fucking it's on my Facebook. I took a clickbait so I can always go back. So I can always go back to, oh, look what this lady fucking said. I got a 5-star business with people talking mad shit, but why are readers that don't know one another able to pick up on all this dark shit that's surrounding the light? Because that's what the light attracts. The dark. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. Cool. Where the fuck's it going? If everything that's done in the dark comes to the light, where the fuck is that light everything done in the dark is coming to? People are stupid. Simple enough. And now they're paying the ultimate fucking price. That's not my fault. Thank you, Spirit. With people with more new level, new devils, finding new ways to get the same outcome, the same insane shit. They're doing the same insane karmic shit over and over again. Where the wheel of karma keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. I'll be right here. Connected, grounded, connected to the divine. Oh, protect, blinded by the light. Fucking on both sides, the positive and the negative. Pisces, you're the earth angel that's in the dark and the light. That's the middle of the wheel of fortune. That's the fucking middle of the wheel of fortune. This side would be the light side. This side would be the dark side. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Simple enough. And I'm sorry, I don't want to fucking heal anybody if every tarot reader on the planet's got fucking pedo elite Freemason energy around my fucking business. They ain't got nothing to ain't my business. That ain't none of I ain't a Freemason. They don't like me, obviously. Simple enough. That's what it is. Simple enough. I don't care. None of that shit is my problem. That is their problem. It's not my circus, not my monkeys. Thank you, Spirit. But to hear that shit around Reiki in a tarot reader's mouth, you bet I'm going to say something. Oh, and then I get some clickbait while I'm typing. You're not supposed to say, no. You're supposed to take that silence as golden energy tenfold. Trying to silence the divine silences you tenfold. Projecting that shit out goes right back on you. I'm rubber, you're glue. Simple enough. I'm the paradox to that. What does that mean? I have to direct it to you. That's what it is. I'm not taking that shit. I'm sending it right back to you. Transmuting that energy right back to you. Silencing me does nothing but silence you tenfold. Simple enough. You can grow up to be a fucking mute if you want to. You don't want to hear what I say? Great. You may end up deaf. I don't fucking know. I don't know how the divine's going to handle you. I know what these tarot readers are saying. People are dropping like flies for fucking around and finding out when we warned them. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Come on, let's talk about this. What would the ultimate tenfold karma be on the dark trying to silence the light? They don't want things being said in the light when we have freedom of speech. So they're going to try to silence you. It's just going to go back on them tenfold. Now they're going to be silenced tenfold. Well, how does that work? I had something to say. Who the fuck knows? People are going to be losing their minds due to not having a protected crown. I agree. When she said that, I fully agree. Pisces, they want to wear your skin. That's Wild Bill. It puts the lotion on its skin. That's not fucking Pisces wanting to wear their skin. That's them wanting to wear Pisces skin. What kind of Wild Bill, Silence of the Lamb bullshit are y'all trying to pull? You've got powerful healing energy. Then tell them to get off my nuts. Simple enough. Stranger things have happened. What is the focus? Man, we get this a lot, don't we? The 4 of scoops. Simple enough. Focus on it in the upright. See that fucking light over top of the wheel that Jesus took? Simple enough. Simple enough. Take the wheel, Jesus. And now you've got everybody worried about Egyptian and Aztec ancient sun ancestors. Well, imagine that. That is Tezcatlipoca and fucking Ra. That's Egyptian and Aztec right there. Okay, cool. I know of both of those. Simple enough. Right? What is the karma that, and you've already had all kinds of shit happening in Spain. And what is the karma that's happening with that? If you were to read the book Fingerprint of the Gods by Graham Hancock, and fucking Graham and Hancock's name have come out many, many times in the readings. Okay, cool. He changed the whole landscape of fucking whatever these societies are. They don't like him. Why? Because he questions every fucking lie they ever told you. Simple. That's what it is. And they can't. They're not going to go back and fucking change all the bullshit that. Same thing I do. You identify the fucking root that all this bullshit has grown from. No, they want to trim the bullshit. They want to trim the bush. That's what it is. They want to trim the fucking bush around the crime scene. Simple enough. The fucking fools. Imagine that. Simple enough. That's what it is. Are people walking upside down towards the light? Pff, imagine that. Imagine that. Now, you're in tarot, you're going to have the fool's card of the guy with the little knapsack, packing light, fucking knows the divine is going to catch him with the little dog following right behind him. Now, you'll have dark magicians say, yeah, he's walking right off the cliff. Yeah, that's because they have no faith in God. The universe catches the fool every time. God protects the fool. That's why when I hear that shit, someone teaching tarot and they give you that lesson, that's probably the dark magician that y'all are talking about is having all these problems. Fucking two of dice. Looking at the map. Oh, going back to the drawing board. Oh, God, we're going back to the drawing board. We don't like this one's intelligence. He's getting direct downloads from the divine. We've been working with the devil and demons and shit. Yeah, fucking, that means you work for me. Simple enough. Thanks for playing with the fucking boss of Upshotscott. Simple enough. The Hierophant. Sorry, that's not the Hierophant. Fucking six of spokes. Humans are upside down right now. Look at Captain Oblivious. Oh, I'm just so fucking oblivious. Walking around with a whole bunch of straws in one drink. And fucking, I've got one fucking mouth, but there's a million straws in my drink. I hear that. I'm Pisces. I'm getting up to 8 people. You're going to need to do a cord cutting ritual. I'm getting up to 8 people siphoning your energy. Oh, you think, are they losing touch with your children? Is that what it is? Simple enough. I just got through listening to another reader talking about Freemasons doing rituals around siphoning children's energy and fucking SNAP benefit. Let's just shut their SNAP benefits off. Then they won't be able to feed the children and we'll be able to just confiscate more children. That's just what we'll do. Fucking hermit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Fucking everybody went within into hermit mode and just kind of feel like they're floating on top of the fucking water with the bass turds, don't they? Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. And you gotta think, if it's the battle between the light and the dark and you fucking trust no one, okay, cool. Then that's bottom feed. That's fucking casting out. If I'm teaching a man how to fish, then I would have to tell you, yeah, well, we're currently in a reality where when you cast out, if you go to the bottom, all you're going to catch is a fucking bottom feeder, a carp or a catfish. Simple enough. Now, if we're casting out on the top water, chances are we're the fucking sharks and the whales. We're only going to catch a fucking bass turd, some rotten bass turd. We can't catch the champion because all of those have been fucking taken out of the water and corrupted. Sweet. When I hear that energy, there's an earth angel, a light being, a star seed that's been sent by the Most High God. Cool. Where's that person? I'm looking for that person. Not fucking everything else is fucking no. Everything else is bass turds and carp. Bass turds, carp, and bottom feeders. Simple enough. Simple enough. Till I find that person they couldn't sacrifice, it looks like that sacrifice energy is backfiring on everyone else, isn't it? Simple enough. Simple enough. Oh no, we don't want to wear those shoes we had for someone else. Well, fucking, I can understand. I don't want to wear them either. It's okay. It's okay. It's called checkmate for a reason. The king's always got one more move. The 4 of Scoops. The 4 of Scoops. In the upright, sure, a premium shopping center featuring many trendy shopping facilities sounds great. But is that really where you want to spend your summer? The 4 of Scoops asks you to assess your relationship with wealth. Are you overindulging in Kaufman shoes? Just do it. Are you overindulging at Kaufman Shoes, or are you restricting yourself from what you want because you fear what will happen if you spend any money? If this resonates with you, you are likely being called to heal these fears and trust that you can take care of yourself. That's what it is. I mean, when you get a whole bunch of people that tried to sacrifice an Earth Angel over money in the cards, and then, they thought that they had got away clean in the fucking life raft. And then the Earth Angel resurrects and flies out and poop, pokes a hole in their life raft and goes back onto the Titanic that didn't sink. So now we're on the Titanic that didn't sink. The Starship Enterprise. So if we're on the Titanic that didn't sink, and now all these individuals are now they're in the boat, they're in the life raft, trying, oh God, what are we going to do? Taking money and plugging the holes. Oh God, we've got all this money. Let's just plug the holes in the life raft. But wait a minute, we're greedy. Oh, wait, do you have anything to eat? You want the dollar that's fucking keeping all of us afloat? If I get your food, then you don't know how to share. It's a bunch of fucking narcissists that don't know how to share. A bunch of kids whose moms didn't teach them how to share on a fucking life raft. There's only $1. And the hole in the inner tube that the Earth Angel poked. Simple enough. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. We had that energy in the cards last year. Why the hell would you want anybody in your ship that did nothing but poke holes in it when you were building it? Yeah, you built it, you get them off the fucking ship, you patch all the holes, and then you set sail and leave them where they sit. Oh, God, we're in the dark. Yeah, sure are. If you don't know what the fuck's going on with the information we have, that means you're in the dark. And we can't share that information with you anymore because you fuck everything up. We're looking for the people that don't fuck everything up. That's what we're doing. We've opened up. Now we're in the club where people think that everybody that fucks everything up, they're outside the club. So we're in the club with the people who don't fuck everything up. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Looking for more healers like that. Simple enough. Simple enough. There's a battle between the light and the dark. Heck, the dark's trying to battle to get in the fucking club. Says where all the lights are at. Well, look at all these lights in the club. Do. Fucking fool upside down. Let's go to the first of the book. The Fool is the first card. Imagine that. What were their intentions, Spirit? It's perfectly reasonable to fear the unknown, but it's worth asking yourself whether what you're really afraid of is not being in control. Well, yeah, I would think people not being in control of your children over fucking SNAP benefits, doing rituals in all of the fucking cards from Freemasonry and elite, whatever the fuck these girls are talking about. Simple enough. My concern, I would have to control that energy the fuck out of my field, because if I've got a 5-star business down the road from Freemasons that are neighbors with the Boy Scouts of America, and then I've got 2 separate readers back to fucking back in 1 week, picking up an unforeseen event or fucking energy around an Earth Angel with a 5-star business, and fucking Mystic 9 just said you may do hypnosis, you may do Reiki. Well, thank you, Mystic 9. I do both of those. But why would you have fucking kitty diddler fucking energy, harvesting energy off of children, and an Earth Angel the same time in your reading without me questioning just what the fuck kind of neighbors I have? Life is filled with surprises, some larger and more terrifying than others, but you can't let that prevent you from forging ahead. The 2 of dice. And I'm going to take Mystic 9's clickbait, and I'm going to post that shit on my Facebook, so I'll fucking have it if I ever need to go back to it. And in that reading, you have 3 things. Now, one of them fucking goes with what I'm doing. Okay, cool. So she had Earth Angel energy, she had hypnosis, and she had fucking Reiki. Okay, cool. So those are my blessings in 3s. I am a blessing to myself in everything that I do, helping others with QHHT and Reiki. Okay, great. So I can go with that. There's good deal for me, good deal for them. We clean up the playground. I get 5-star reviews. Now, what is the negative side of that reading that Mystic 9 just did? She had elites harvesting energy off of children. They can't fucking harvest energy off the Earth Angel anymore. So now, because that abundant energy is no longer available to them, we just had SNAP benefits cut by the government. The fuck? What does that immediately tell me? That I'm hearing her say it, but that's immediately telling me, okay, cool. So if they're doing rituals with children and they're having to find a new way and they want control, well, then they're going to shut your fucking food stamps off. You won't be able to feed the fucking kids, and then they'll be able to take them for their rituals. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Evil. Here comes Scotty again, telling him that shit just isn't going to work. So what the fuck is she talking about? What kind of neighbors do I have? I know where that fucking light is that she's talking about. I know who does the Reiki and the QHHT hypnosis that she's taking about. I know those things. I don't know what the fuck goes on in that Freemason hall down the road that's right next door to the Boy Scouts of America. I don't know what they do. It's in a school zone. I don't know what the fuck they do. I know that energy shouldn't be anywhere fucking near mine, my 5-star reviews, or my incredible INFJ seer forecasting. She just said it. These people are in fear of what you will expose. Cool. Fear? Oh, that's got to be hell. That's got to be trigger demons in hell. Look at that. Did they poison that earth angel? Cool. That's what. Why the fuck would I want any kind of EBT or SNAP benefits from these motherfuckers if they're poisoning the food to begin with? Grow your own. Holy shit. 2 of dice. Simple enough. Simple enough. And the most honest thing that a fucking tarot reader can say is, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if that's what's going on either, sweetheart, but it sure fucking makes a whole lot of dark sense to me. Holy shit. And the fact that you called out the fucking names of everyone in my fucking community that I have left I left that shit behind in high school. Did it follow me through a little bit of college? Yes. Did I leave a fucking state of Texas due to the names that you're calling out in your fucking cards? No, but I certainly didn't fucking come back for them. Oh, they hate that. Oh, they're obsessed. Why doesn't he have anything to do with us? Well, fuck, because when I left Texas, shit got amazingly better. I came back with amazingly better to Texas. And guess what? Texas is still trash box redneck dog shit. Aren't you proud to be an American? They don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck what they want to. How healed are they? How healed are they versus trying to stop a fucking healer in the cards of every tarot reader across the planet? I don't want to hear that shit. I don't go to Mirror the Moment and get confirmations from another tarot reader for an angelic Reiki business to see what's going on behind the fucking scenes, to find what pitfalls that I might not fucking have to run into. And I've got Freemason, fucking kitty energy harvesting, fucking pedo energy, sick fucking witches, people jerking off around my energy. I don't need that shit in a tarot read when I go to it. I don't need to hear that shit around my business when I go to see how to better my business and possibly help someone else. I don't need to hear any of that shit. Why the fuck would any of them? Oh, because it's the battle between the light and the dark. That's why. We're standing in the light. You got these people. Oh, God, we're being exposed in the dark. Fucking good. Go back to the fucking drawing board. 2 of dice in the upright. Friends don't lie, but sometimes they do. The 2 of dice finds you at a crossroads with a relationship. You may be feeling that you aren't being valued, or you may have discovered dishonesty. If you want to preserve the relationship, it's going to require a saving role to increase communication. Otherwise, it's time to abandon the quest. Well, that would be the quest. I mean, when I hear those things in that tarot read, I hear Earth Angel Energy, Healing Light, Sent by God, Reiki, QHHT. She said hypnosis, but we don't use that term. It's Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. Hypnosis and QHHT, when you take a Dolores Cannon classes, the first thing she tells you Take everything you know about hypnosis and throw that shit out the window. Reiki masters, people that understand energy and creativity, we understand how to fucking create a better life through QHHT. It's quantum. But when I hear that energy in a read just now, I just got through listening to that reader. And she's able to pick up all that energy. Okay, well, she's quite accurate with all of that energy. She's quite accurate with all of that energy. Thank you for that. You were able to expose the light beautifully. Thank you for that, Mystic Nine. But also in that reading, you had Freemasons, you had energy harvesting off of children, you had taking away the SNAP benefits, and circle jerking around that fucking energy. So if you have circle jerking, down low men, corrupt police officers, the fucking elites, and shit done in the fucking dark around that light energy that I agree with everything you said about Earth Angel energy, about Starseed energy, about QHHT, because Dolores Cannon was the one that uncovered all of the starseeds. So the 3 Waves of Volunteers, she wrote a book about it. Go read the fucking book. Go feed your head instead of fucking SNAP benefits. But to have that energy anywhere fucking near, and she said the word Freemason. Okay, great. There's a hall right down there. She said harvesting energy off of children. Holy shit, not the Boy Scouts of America, is it? She said crooked cops are involved. Fucking, I bet they are. How do you think they get away with it for so long? That place has been there since I was in elementary school. If that's even true, I know what she said about my business is true. Gift from God, shining the light, healing powers, healed from everything that these people try to do. Well, fuck yeah. Do you think that anything else that she said in that reading would be anything that these people would want you to know? Do you think they would want you anything to know about elites harvesting energy and looking for every fucking way they can to keep you under control so they can continue to do that shit in the dark? Are they doing Reiki in the fucking dark? Are they doing Reiki with children? Let's ask ourselves that. Are the Freemasons doing Reiki with children? Are they doing QHHT with children? Are they doing dark magic? Is that shit backfiring on them and now they're dropping like flies? Are they having trouble eating and sleeping? I sleep like a baby and I'm about to go and have another lunch. Would anyone like to buy me lunch? That'd be beautiful. That'd be beautiful. Do I expect it? No, because I know the truth hurts. And I know if I put a price on fucking truth, then I'm asking you to pay for your pain. I know the truth hurts. I know that if I'm providing the truth, that shit's gonna fucking hurt. So you fucking should feel free to get. You know what? I'm so glad I'm actually getting the goddamn truth for once. Yeah, it's always better to give than to receive. But no. We're going to take that shit and we're going to control the narrative in any way that we can because we're still trying to cover that shit up. That's what it is. Cool. So I'm going to take that cover up energy and I'm going to toss that shit in the fucking waters of Houston with 30 bodies. Fuck out of here. That's what it is. You are worth as much to me as 30 fucking bodies I don't know in a Houston bayou. That's what it is. I don't need that shit around my business at all. Period. None of it. Pedo energy, take that fucking shit where it goes. Wherever the fuck that shit goes. It doesn't go anywhere near my business. Doesn't go anywhere near Reiki. Doesn't go anywhere near QHHT. All of my patients are 18 or over. Simple enough. But to have, for me to, once again, I'm going to reiterate on that. Me using divination to mirror the moment around my angelic Reiki aura, my QHHT business, Mystic Nine just said fucking hypnosis, talking about you may do Reiki or ASMR. Great. Okay, so she's got the light aspect of everything in her cards. At the same time, she's got fucking pedo energy, Freemason energy, harvesting off the kids. And yes, she's absolutely correct. They just took the fucking SNAP benefits. Why would they do something like that? Well, probably so you can't feed your fucking kids and then the reptilians can run off to a fucking island with them. I don't know. You tell me. Nose is itching like a motherfucker on that one. Simple enough. Simple enough. And you can't fucking sit here and tell me that everything David Icke has been telling you for fucking years about this shit is bullshit when I'm telling you my astral sight for Reiki's activated. I see it as a seer. It's called an INFJ Seer of Souls for a reason. There's hours of YouTube content. Cool. So what does a fucking seer of souls see? You think I see your fucking soul? I don't need that energy around my business in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna shut my fucking business down. I'm gonna let them run off with your fucking kids. See how much you like that shit. You can't heal that. Certainly can't heal kids after they've been fucking harvested on an island because you couldn't fucking feed them. You've given these people control. It's a conspiracy that's been going on for fucking years. Simple enough. Now they're starting to drop like flies because what they wanted for another didn't work and it's going back on them. Okay, cool. So who's it going back on? The people that you gave control to. You gave people control that were doing evil shit. So the evil energy that they put out is no going back on them. So they're doing everything they can to maintain the fucking control so that you don't find out all the evil shit that's going back on them. Cool. That's how God works in mysterious ways. Simple enough. Simple enough. I'm not saying any of that shit's true, that a terror is for entertainment purposes only. But I'm telling you that when I go and I take that clickbait and I throw it on my Facebook, what is inside that reader's clickbait is angelic Reiki energy, QHHT hypnosis energy, fucking earth angel energy. Well, that's the temperance angel in Neptune that rules Pisces sun energy. So that's my birth chart. People are getting burned by the sun. She said that too. That's in there. It's simple enough. Simple enough. Did they touch the anointed crown? Is that what it is? It's called touch not my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. You might fucking get burned. Simple enough. Simple enough. I don't need a reader. Well, I guess I do need. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that to my ability. If I've got a reader talking about all of those beautiful things, people know how, and I quote, people know how gifted you are, but they tell everyone that you're a fraud because they're afraid of being exposed by your accuracy. Well, yes, thank you, Mystic 9. That would be called INFJC or forecasting. It's a simple Google search. Now, them being afraid of my remote viewing ability, that would be from Mind Valley, the Jose Silva mind control method. That's what it is. And when you take that method alone and you combine it with the CIA's HemiSync program to balance out the dual functioning aspect of the high NFJ brain, then you get that light and that dark that scares the fuck out of them as a combined yin yang. That's fire and water, baby. That's the lake of fire. And if you've got a bunch of people destiny swapping with an ascended fire and water master, that means they have destiny swapped with fire and water, and I mastered ascending out of that and leaving them behind. I've left them behind the destiny that they wanted. Simple enough. And she just said, you have the power to create or destroy. Well, yeah, how many fucking businesses do you think I've destroyed? Ask yourself that. How many businesses do you think I have walked in and built, and then the minute I left, they fell to the motherfucking ground? Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Why? Because you catch some fucking bass turd. You cast out, and then some bass turd comes in. You think you've got a topwater fucking fish, but you don't. You've got a fucking bass turd. You got the shit that the good fish left. There was a good fish out there somewhere, and it just left this fucking turd. You cast out, oh God, we've got us another bass turd in the fucking mix. And it's a never-ending cycle. They do this every lifetime. As a QHHT practitioner, I know that. You're talking about the spirit of endurance. Fucking you think? And that's my question. If these people can't believe what the Earth Angel has healed from, and now they're upset because what they wanted for that Earth Angel is now going back on them. Well, where is this Earth Angel? I can't do anything about the people that energy is going back from. When they stop dropping like fucking flies, they don't need a healer. They're a fucking fly on the ground. They don't need healers. Oh my God, why did you do all of this? Well, they did it for money. That's why they did all of this. Simple enough. They knew that we were building something. Oh, they wanted that. They wanted control. They wanted control, and they would stop at nothing to what? Fucking get the wrath of God? Congratulations. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Do. Nothing more. If Pisces has set energetic boundaries to protect divine energy used for healing, and rejection is God's protection. That means the triggered demons that are being repelled by the light. Because what it is, they get drawn to it, but then they get repelled. It's magnetic. It's like a magnet. Cool. That energetic boundary or a dam, yeah, that's called these individuals have now been goddamned. They've been damned by God. Can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Simple. But I'm a pastor. The fuck? And you want Jesus to die for your sins again? Is that what you're telling me? Pastor keeping the sheep grazing on your fields? Is that what you're telling me? Cool. You can go with that. You've been damned by God, Pastor Dumbass. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. In the upside down, this card symbolizes stagnation. Oh, God. Nothing worse than being damned and fucking God's water just growing lily pads and algae and fungus and all kinds of microbes. And this is what it is. This is where these people are at. Simple enough. A boring routine, absent of joy. You think they've been running around absent of joy, worried about getting exposed for quite some time? You think they have? If so, this is a good time to restore some balance and connect to whatever makes you happy. Well, yeah, it's what it is, and I mean, having to worry about what the next fucking setup is when you're wanting to help people. No. Pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. Simple enough. Can't heal these people. You can expose the fuck out of them. You can continue to expose them and just watch them drop like flies. You can draw more in because whatever they put out just goes back on them. So this is what it is. We'll just draw more of that fucking darkness in so it can project its hate and it can hate itself. It can project its sacrifice and then just sacrifice itself. Simple enough. So that's a whole lot better than fucking healing on a pathway paved to hell with good intentions. Yeah, simple enough. Simple enough. We'll just do the opposite. Good intentions? The pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, yeah, trying to heal a demon that can't get to the root of their fucking tree of disgust. Simple enough. Best thing to do, take their nose. Nothing good about that, Pisces. Nothing good about taking these people's nose. Now that they look like Voldemort with a festering fucking wound growing all over their face, anyone that has to deal with these two-faced fucks will automatically see, did you ever get your nose back from Pisces? No, then why would you even be talking about Pisces? He has 5-star reviews and he took your nose. Now you have this festering funk growing all over your face and body. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Did they heal? Did they heal from that? Congratulations. That's the thing. When I hear Mystic 9 talking about the problems that this group is dealing with, great. Why don't they look into the fucking 1 Minute Cure by Madison Cavanaugh? Why don't they look into QHHT? If the mind, Dolores Cannon quotes, if the mind is powerful enough to make you sick, it is powerful enough to heal. Dolores Cannon. I have found a way to heal instantly from anything. Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon from the grave in 117 countries uses these quotes. Now you tell me what these people's problems are under karmic contracts. Is this their lifetime to experience that? If it's not in your karmic contract, hang on, we got to watch zoomies. We've got the zoomies. She's got the zoomies. She's all over the place. Okay, so if you've got that in your karmic contract and you're not willing to do the work, simple enough. All of the hidden information, the things that they did not want you to know that has fucking profound results comes from one thing. Your thoughts control reality. If you believe it, it is so. Okay, cool. So that's information that these people know. But they're using occult knowledge. Are you fucking done? Are you done? They're using occult knowledge, hidden information that you don't know. Because if you did know just how dark these magicians were, you would lose your mind. Aleister Crowley was known as the most wicked man in the world. You've got that Eastern Star and Golden Dawn energy in the cards. Okay, great. Aleister Crowley, most wicked man in the world. He ate baby shit to manifest. and they're pissed off at Pisces master alchemist manifestation abilities because I don't have to eat baby shit. I use if two shall see, so shall it be. If two shall see. If I agree with you and you agree with me, and it is for the highest good of all, what is a good deal for you and a good deal for me, God cleans up our playground. Simple enough. It's an ancient technique. It's always worked. You got to have faith. Got to have faith. I got to have faith. So they have to have energy. We only have to have faith. We were chosen by the light. They weren't. That's why they have to harvest the light. They have to harvest the energy. We were chosen by that energy. They have to harvest. That's what it is. And all they can do is everything they can to make Pisces self-sabotage and crash out and lose his temper. Well, hearing a reader talking about, them shutting off your SNAP benefits so that they could possibly be harvesting more energy off of your children because you can't feed them. That's a fucking concern. That's enough to make me crash out, by all means. By all means. And then fucking walk away. Just leave that shit there. Let the fucking crooked cops clean up that mess. Simple enough. Simple enough. I crashed my car into summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into a bridge. I let it burn. Fuck yeah, because I don't care. I don't care about people fucking harvesting energy off your children. They've been doing it to me and no one cared. So maybe now that your fucking children could possibly be involved, it'll be a fucking concern to you. No concern to me. My kids are grown. Simple enough. Simple. And I've raised my children what times I wasn't fucking injured laying in a bed for years. Oh, and that's another thing. Thank you, Mystic 9. You're more powerful than the entire cult. They have been at this for up to 10 years. Okay, great. Then that fucking fits the same narrative that we have been saying for weeks now. That we have ended. Pisces ended. The Earth Angel closed out. An 8-year cycle. That shit would have ended. 8 to 10 years. Would have ended on 10/17/17 at 3:33 a.m. And yes, I've got all the evidence in the world that cycle has been closed out. That means theirs is just starting. Did mine start out slow? Absolutely. Do you have readers that have already talked about the angels are going to play cat and mouse with these people before they pounce? Oh, I agree. I chased angels for a long fucking time until I realized those aren't mice. Very difficult to pounce on something that's not a mouse. In the upright position. There's something to be said for inner exploration, and no one knows that better than 11. When she needs to traverse the vast terrain of her mind, she turns to a quiet place, free from distractions. You have reached a pivotal moment in your life where you are craving a new direction, reevaluating your priorities, or examining your relationships. And it's time to close off the outside world and be at peace with your thoughts. Yes, I fully agree. And thank you, Mystic 9. I will be taking your reading that I found very, very enlightening. And I will be taking the aspects of QHHT. I will be taking the aspects of Reiki. I will be taking the aspects of that angelic light that you were talking about and my legion of angels. And I'm going to be going this way. And prophecy, it's called Those Left Behind for a reason, because there was some other energy that was in that reading. Harvesting energy off of children, Freemasonry, elites, fucking SNAP benefits, all that shit that's in the news. Okay, great. So I'm going to leave all of you fucking behind with that, and I'm going to be looking for the people that have nothing to do with that fucking energy. They've got their own problems. Simple enough. People are dropping like flies. Okay, great. So we're going to leave all the fucking flies behind. I'm not the lord of the fucking flies. Simple enough. Simple enough. Namaste.